Middle East AI News, January 27th. Welcome to Middle East AI News. January 27, 2022. Here's a summary of some key Middle East technology stories from the week. As always, for more detail, more stories and lots of useful links, check out the full text version of Carrington Malin's LinkedIn newsletter. New $10 billion fund raises stakes in Abu Dhabi's tech hub play. This week's announcement by Abu Dhabi fund manager, Chimera Capital, that it had closed a round of funding for a new tech-focused global venture capital fund, at $10 billion, certainly got the attention of the venture capital community. News of the Alpha Wave Ventures Fund had, in fact, already leaked in December, as the fund's New York headquartered co-manager Falcon Edge Capital, rebranded as Alpha Wave Global. It was also leaked that the future size of the fund was targeted at $15 billion. According to Chimera, the Alpha Wave Ventures Fund targets growth stage companies, with clear exit strategies, focusing on AI, consumer internet, fintech, life sciences, and B2B sectors. In the official press release, Chimera Capital chairman, Basar Schwabe, is quoted as saying that, the fund will invest in dynamic, tech-driven businesses, that are providing innovative solutions to key problems, contributing to the development of the local knowledge economy, while strengthening Abu Dhabi's position as a hub of innovation and technology. So, is this a $10 billion fund to bring innovative companies to Abu Dhabi? It certainly sounds like it. Growth stage funding would certainly provide a powerful incentive for companies to bring cutting-edge tech, innovation, research and development, and tech talent into the UAE capital. The Emirate is already using venture capital funds and other financial incentives to bring new tech and R&D into the country, but the Alpha Wave Ventures Fund could really take this strategy to the next level. In 2019, Alpha Wave Global, at that time called Falcon Edge, formed Abu Dhabi Catalyst Partners, together with sovereign wealth fund Mubadala Investment Company. The $1 billion joint venture has a mandate to partner with investment firms and businesses that invest in Abu Dhabi, and encourage them to do so. The following year, the $300 million Alpha Wave Incubation Fund, or AWI, was announced, managed by Falcon Edge, and funded by ADQ, formerly Abu Dhabi Developmental Holding Company. The mandate for AWI was to focus on early-stage tech startups from India and Southeast Asia, on the condition that targeted ventures move some of their operations and R&D to Abu Dhabi. Since 2020, the Alpha Wave Incubation Fund has invested in more than 20 Indian firms, including Econek and Tropic Tech, Hippo Video, SenseHawk and Verloop, all of which have set up in the capital. The fund remains active and investments in 3 new startups have been announced already this year, namely, Broyo, Reina, this time from Indonesia, and Smiles.ai. However, a crucial difference between the Alpha Wave Incubation Fund and the new Alpha Wave Ventures Fund is scale. According to a Reuters interview with Chimera Capital's Chief Investment Officer, Karim Radwan, the new fund will invest between tens of millions and up to $100 million in growth stage companies. Bringing growth stage and pre-IPO digital, tech and life sciences companies to Abu Dhabi is sure to have an impact across many sectors and, no doubt, ultimately could create opportunity for the Abu Dhabi global market, too. A strategic global move for Shield AI. San Diego headquartered, AI and robotics defense systems startup, Shield AI, announced the opening of a new Abu Dhabi office this week, to drive international operations. Of course, there are AI-related companies opening up offices in the region all the time these days, and so it's perhaps not surprising that the news of yet another company, little known outside of the U.S. defense sector, has so far received relatively little media attention. However, the move is noteworthy, because Shield AI is primarily a software developer, and one of a growing number of startups that are trying to disrupt the defense sector, innovating for military customers in ways that challenge the sector's long-established contractors. Formed to develop autonomous technology for U.S. military aircraft, Shield AI's HiveMind software platform allows military customers to manage a variety of unmanned aircraft systems, enabling autonomous navigation, intelligent teaming and swarming. The platform equips unmanned systems with the intelligence to read and react to their environment, giving them the ability to complete tasks autonomously. Shield AI's choice of location is strategic. Abu Dhabi is a growing defense production hub, at the center of one of the world's largest defense markets, and, of course, the home of IDEX, the largest defense exhibition and conference in the Middle East. The UAE itself spent about $20 billion on defense in 2020, while its neighbor, Saudi Arabia, the third largest defense buyer in the world, spent about $48.5 billion in the same year. Whilst it's true that the GCC states ideally want to cut 50% of their military spending by 2030, it is also true that they have aggressive plans to develop more military production at home. Saudi Arabia alone plans to invest more than $20 billion in its domestic military industry by 2030. One of the fastest growing defense production segments is that of military drones, and Middle East investors are keen to invest in local production. Defense departments in the region are increasingly prioritizing unmanned aerial vehicles, otherwise known as UAVs, changing both investment and battlefield strategies in the process. Due to the relatively low capital expenditure required, UAV and UAS, or unmanned aircraft systems, present an affordable area for local defense companies to expand production. For example, Abu Dhabi defense conglomerate Edge Group demonstrated half a dozen new prototypes for vertical takeoff and landing drones, of various sizes, over the past 18 months. So, aside from providing a location conveniently located between African, Asian and European markets, Shield AI's Abu Dhabi operation positions the company well as a potential partner for GCC UAV developers, investors, and potential defense customers. This could be a significant win for both the region's military drone business and their customers. A United Nations Big Data for Sustainable Development Hub opens in the UAE. The Middle East and North Africa's Big Data for Sustainable Development Hub was launched at Expo 2020 Dubai this week by the UAE government and the United Nations. The initiative aims to bring knowledge, technology and innovation to the data science teams of government statistics authorities across the region, helping to build the capacity of authorities to leverage big data, and thus helping to fast-track progress towards the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Leveraging big data is now vital for policymakers to better understand the demand for food, energy and water, shed light on disparities in society, forecast needs for services and infrastructure, and measure our impact on the environment. However, the processing and analysis of official data, for global, regional and national development policymaking, still lags far behind the private sector. The new UAE hub will facilitate big data and data science projects that support official statisticians and data scientists, and is one of only 4 countries selected as a regional headquarters for the platform. China, Brazil, and Rwanda have also been chosen as regional hubs. These are the top stories for this week. Do scroll through the full Middle East AI news on LinkedIn to read more about these stories and other breaking emerging tech news from around the region. Thanks for listening.